Hey, really quick, just so a specific honorable mention of MTL. So if you go back, MTL is one of my 2021 long-term picks. If you go to the long-term plays channel, you'll see, in addition to getting in February. Now this was the bigger entry. So for my February entry, earlier on in February, around probably the second week of February, looks like the 10th, to the top of today was essentially a 14x, right? 1400%. We came back down a bit, and now I'm essentially sitting at 800% profit so far. Obviously, I haven't sold. Um, and then technically, I actually got in a small position earlier, so it doesn't really count because the main big long-term play was in February. But if I were to include my entries from December and January, in theory, if you see what the max was today, it was actually a 26x, 2,500%. But I'm not counting it that way. So my long-term MTL position officially is up about 800% right now. So I'm at about 8x right now because the February 10th buy was my bigger long-term position. And that's what I'm going to count. I'm not going to count the original buy because that original buy was really small. I only put maybe like $100 in back then. Um, Although, making 25x on that is obviously not bad. Making a couple $1,000s on a $100 investment. I made a lot more on the more recent one. So, anywho, that's it for MTL. I just wanted to quickly update and drop a quick brag on that. I'm just cleaning up a bit. I'm going to hop on, go over the charts. We have a nice short-term correction across the board right now, so I'm going to see if we're going to have any potential entries. The 4-hour model looks like it needs to correct. I might not be able to get into anything short-term tonight, but, I told you guys the last few streams, I've been talking about this a lot and saying how I'm more interested in my longer term. My midterm and long-term stuff is where I've been putting more capital. So the trades I've been sharing, the last few live streams, I did get into some really great breakout trades where I predicted big breakouts and I made, 50%, 40%, 30% short term, sometimes 10 or 20%. But the real plays have been my midterm and long-term holds where I'm making 10x. Now I've made 20x on 3 trades now, I think. Maybe even 4. There's IOTX, VTHO, MTL, and PXS. 4 trades where I've done well over 10x, possibly 15x maybe on at some point on all of them. This one was 14x at the most, and then it came back down. But like I said, my longer term and midterm holds have been performing better because we are in such a hyper bullish market. I predicted this entire bull run right now. I said we're going to get a week-long bull run because of that daily model turning bullish. Now, that stoke has been running up very quickly, so we might be running out of steam. We might not have that much more left before we get a correction. So we might need to see a bigger correction. I'm hoping we could get to those BTC all-time highs first. But we'll have to play it by ear and see what happens. I just wanted to give you a quick update on that, and I'll do a video once I get down and review the charts in a few minutes. I might. Let me see how the charts look. If it looks like there are any trades I could potentially get into tonight, any setups that are worth considering, I'll probably do a live stream for the premium group. And if I don't see any trades that are good for tonight's entries, I'll just do an update vid and I'll post the update video where I break down the charts in more detail from my desktop. So that's where we stand now. I'll touch base with you guys in a few. If you need me, just tag me in the group. If you're not in Flux Trading Group, get your ass in there, man. I'd appreciate the support, but we're also doing really good work finding amazing trade opportunities. And I love to teach all this stuff. Everything I know, everything I've learned over the years, I love, love, love teaching it. And I love making other traders that are better traders than me. So if you are not in the group and you are open-minded enough to try a private VIP group like mine, that would be pretty awesome. You can hit me up anytime. DM me in Discord if you have any questions. All right, thanks, guys.